These kids are literally at the top of their game.
They're some of the fastest, strongest, most sportingest kids in the country.
Rugby, athletics, American football,
Boxing, gymnastics, horse riding and running.
and they're taking their skills across the world. I've got the boys team,
And I've got the girls. Get him, Alicia.
and they're travelling
The most.
To the furthest corners of the earth.
To test their sporting skills against locals.
and competing in sports they've never dreamed of trying.
I've never seen a sport like it.
How will they measure up with just a week to beat the world?
Great, go, 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 go. The girls have got this.
No way! The boys have got this! Mongolia, East Asia. And it's day 3 of 5 for boxer Jocelyn, show jumper Nisha, and sprinter Alicia. They're deep in the wilderness of this vast, cold country, 6 times bigger than the UK, but with a population just bigger than Manchester. So far, the girls' team have had intense training on horseback
Slow down, Tyrone.
and immersed themselves in nomadic life. Later today, Coach Gisser is taking them to see local Mongolian kids in action in a horse race to really hit home how tough the opposition is. But first, the girls are back on their horses training. While novice horse riders Alicia and Jocelyn get more practice in, Gisser is pushing experienced rider Nisha a little further, testing those Mongolian horse acrobatics from yesterday. Can she spin on a moving horse like the pros? Oh,
Okay.
nearly.
Bye-bye.
I think they're applauding my joke, not Nisha's awesome riding. Hey, what do you mean, what joke? Riding lesson over, and the girls are off to the next valley, 30 kilometers away, for Gisser's next eye-opener. This is a special day, one that only happens every 4 years. Buddhist lamas have gathered to pray at the top of the mountain, and this ceremony precedes the horse race that will follow. The race is being run as a thank you to the people who have come to worship. And there's a cash prize at stake. Before the race sets off, the girls' team scout the local racers. Iron Bolt, Mooch Sweet, Tinu, Ich Amalach, and Aryan Bold. Yes, I didn't mess that up.
How old are you?
I'm 10. I'm 10. I'm 4.
Are all of you racing?
These two aren't racing, just us.
Is it scary when you're racing because you're like quite small?
No, we don't get scared.
I never knew how young Mongolian children are when they first start horse racing. Like, most of them are tiny.
It's weird that in running I'm a junior, but in Mongolia horse race I'm like a senior, almost retirement.
Apparently, there's one major reason the competitors are so young. Younger means lighter, and the lighter you are, the faster you go.
How come they're singing?
This song is called Marseille. It's a Tibetan song which calms the horses down. When the horses are calm, they race better. We also say that this song makes them poop.
Sing into them so they poo.
Funnily enough, Taylor Swift's songs have that effect on me. I only found out when I went to a concert. Made a Swift exit, I can tell you that for free.
I like the horses' hairstyles.
He's got a top knot.
Yeah, I like that one.
Looks like they're heading off to start.
Yeah.
This is a straightforward race from the start line to the finish line. So, the competitors must all trot the 5 kilometers to the start before the race begins. And then they gallop to the finish, which is just over there. Off they go! 17 horses, 17 kids, each one under 16. Somewhere in that mix are those kids the girls met earlier. Look at them go, they're pelting down the course.
So there are a lot fewer rules here than back at home. It's like kind of wild like the horses.
This 5 kilometer race is going to be over in no time at all. It's incredible how skilled these guys are.
Woo, look, here they come in.
The girls are going to have a tough time in their race at the end of this week.
This is the first one in.
And that's Arian Bold crossing the line first.
Look how fast. Woo! The Mongolian kids are insanely good at horse riding.
I brought the girls here to try and inspire them.
I'm worried it's just going to put them off.
I thought the horse race was amazing because even when the people were coming last, we were still going really fast.
Well, in 2 days' time, all of you are going to be doing a race like everyone was today. Do you think you're going to be ready for it?
Yeah.
I hope so. Group huddle, group huddle, group huddle.
Seeing how good the locals are has made me scared, but it's also given me more motivation.
I can't wait to show them what the Welsh horse riders are compared to the Mongolians.
What a treat. Message from Karim.
Camille, I have great news. I know you're a true believer of equality for men and women. So, I've organised for you to have a go at one of the so-called 3 manly sports in Mongolia. You ready for it? Wrestling! Anyway, break a leg. Probably will. Do you have travel insurance?
I didn't sign anything in my contract that said I was going to do anything violent.
Luckily for Camille, she has time to do her homework. The local boys, fresh from their epic horse race, are now getting stuck into a winner stays on wrestling tournament.
Other people are getting involved.
I hope Camille is paying attention because her partner is ever so slightly bigger than these guys. In fact, he's this dude, Toggy. And I might have chosen him just because he's massive.
He just chucked him on the floor. Are there any rules?
Basically, it's who falls down and who doesn't. If your elbow, your knee, your back, or your hip touches the ground, you lose.
Okay, I think I've got to jump in. Am I wrestling here?
Women aren't allowed to wrestle in traditional Mongolian wrestling.
Oh. Well, I can't have Karim thinking I've wimped out.
Okay, I can teach you a few tricks and moves. Let's go somewhere away from here.
Okay, let's do it.
I would have liked to give wrestling a go, but obviously the women aren't allowed here, so we couldn't do it.
We hit our hands together before we start. This means let's have an honest fight.
Okay.
Now, try to beat me.
Go on. You can do this.
What do I do now? Jocelyn! You're the triple. What do I do?
Come on, Camille.
I'm trying to get this
Go on, trip him.
I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win myself!
Go low and then go high. Not like that.
Does that mean I beat him? Yeah!
What? He fell over? Surely that's not a win.
Watch this, Karim. I beat him. You thought I wouldn't do it. Look at me, victorious in Mongolia.
I mean, he did definitely fall over, but if you're happy to take that, well, that's up to you. Anyway, enough of Camille's WWE audition. Giselle isn't letting up on the girls' training.
Yeah, this is good.
Today, they're learning another vital skill for their competition at the end of the week, the Mongolian bow and arrow, and they need to impress him. Tomorrow, he'll be choosing one of them as captain.
How are you planning to impress Gesser today?
By actually hitting the target.
Bring lots of energy.
Yes, good one, Alicia.
And just being competitive.
Competitive, yeah. Let's go do some archery training.
I think archery is going to be really hard, and I think I might twang myself in the face because I haven't done it before.
Mongolians are the world's most famous archers. Historians believe that the bow and arrow was invented before the wheel in this part of the globe.
Note to self, do not mess with this guy.
Doing it really fast.
So close to the bullseye.
Nowadays, archery has developed into an international sport. But during battles centuries ago, it was the Mongolians' strongest weapon.
No wonder it was an effective weapon. Traditional Mongolian bow and arrows could travel at up to 200 miles per hour and hit targets over 500 meters away. And it's not even all about arm strength. To be a good archer, you need great posture and focus.
We hold our bow like this, and we stand like this. First, put your thumb like this, and then your index finger. Then pull back, aim, and release.
Hang on, I'm still at the thumb bit. I hope Alicia was listening. She's up first.
Oh!
Well, she's hit the target, just. Not a bad start. Ooh, close. Only just missed. Jocelyn seems to be a bit more fingers and thumbs than the other two.
She can't tell which one is her index finger.
I kept him getting mixed up in the fingers on the string because it was quite hard to remember.
Come on, Jocelyn. Yes!
I'm not sure that was the same target she was aiming for, but okay.
Mongolian archery is all about feelings, so trainees need to practice over and over again.
Use the force, girls. Feel the arrow.
Whoa!
You know what? That seems to be working.
Well done, that was brilliant, Alicia. Yes! Imagine that target as your boxing opponent, Jocelyn. Yes!
Now the girls have learnt the basics, Camille and Giselle want to push them. They're here to compete after all, so it's time to bring out those competitive sides.
So, you each have 3 arrows and you're going to take it in turns to fire at the same centre target, and whoever gets it closest to the bullseye is the winner. Jocelyn, Nisha, you come and stand over here with me and Gasir. Alicia, you can go first.
Because everyone wants to try and impress Gazer because they all want to be captain. Like, horse riding isn't their thing, so maybe they want, like, archery to be their thing.
Before training, I was quite nervous about archery, but now I'm comfortable with it. I think I'll do all right.
Whoa, well done. Yes, Nisha. Jocelyn. Don't worry, you got 2 more shots.
Yeah.
Alicia. It's all right, you've still got another chance. Ooh, she's missed as well. Jocelyn's second go. That looks quite good. Yeah, that looks really good.
I actually hit the target.
I could see that look good from your stance. So you've all missed the target once so far, so it's all to play for. Nisha, yours is currently the closest to the bullseye.
Yeah.
So Alicia, you've got to beat that arrow. Get out there.
This is Alicia's last chance to claim victory. If she doesn't beat Nisha's last arrow, she's out.
Okay, let's see what she's doing. Whoa, where's that?
Good, but not good enough.
Oh, that's a real narrow miss.
At first I thought it'd beat it, and then I realised, so I was a bit like, oh, a bit depressed.
Nisha's still pipping it at the moment. Pretty smooth. Oh.
Nisha's final attempt isn't as good as her first, but she is still in the lead and seems a natural with a bow. Only Jocelyn can steal it from her now.
Oh, this is so tense. Ooh.
When I let go of the string, my arrow just flew over the target.
So, I think we have a champion for today. Nisha!
Hope I do have quite a good chance to be nominated to captain because I've just won the archery and I am quite a good horse rider, so I've got a bit of an advantage, but it's all to play for.
Archery is going to be a big part of the final competition at the end of the week. So you're going to have to bring A game in the actual competition.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Today I observed them carefully, and in my mind there is someone who could be the captain. I have almost chosen.
Next time on A Week to Beat the World, Camille tries to impress the locals,
Get tomorrow, I'll get him! I promise!
while the girls' team try to master another new skill.
You should have sued yourself.
It's the final day of training before the big event.
Go on, Jocelyn!
But how will the girls get on in Mongolia?